Hi, welcome to the American Roast. I'm your host, Brittany Alexis, and I'm very excited to be here. If you can't tell, I just waved at you and you can't see me, or I can't. But we're very excited to be here on the roast, and we have very good roasters. I'm motioning with this hand. This is different. So our first roaster is Christina McNeese. She's great. We have Samantha Bentley, who's also a fantastic Pittsburgh comedian, and we have comedian. Do you guys want to say anything to the crowd before we get into the game and the rules?
Hey guys, hi y'all. Thanks for being with us.
What's up?
Are you just skipping me or?
You were not. Just say something.
I mean, you didn't say my name. Oh, my name is Deric. You went out. My name's Deric Brown. I'm also a comedian. Brittany and I just did a podcast earlier this week, but like I said, it doesn't matter to her. So there you go. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm not a subject matter of the roast. We will get to that momentarily. But I can tell you the setup of the roast now. So we have 5 topics, and these are the rules. We're going to start each round off with the question, and whoever answers the question the most correctly wins the round and gets to pick the topic. Now, all of the roasters have prepared topics for different topics. However, if they haven't prepared for one topic, they can throw in a special topic that they didn't bring to us before today. And we're very excited to see what they have. So we're going to start with one of our questions. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. The first question is, in what year did Cash Money Records take over? A, 2001 to 2002.
I got this one. It's the 99 and 2000s.
Okay, all right.
They said in the song. They said in the song, guys.
They didn't say it at the beginning.
I didn't think anyone was gonna get that than me, but that's cool.
Well, you should answer quicker. Sam beat you to it.
I just want to hear it.
Okay. That's it. Just wanted to hear it. Sam.
Yes.
What topic would you like to start with for the roast?
Apple pie.
Apple pie. Okay.
Yes.
I'm excited about this. Okay, so we're gonna start your timer momentarily.
Okay.
All right. Go, Sam.
Okay. So when I think about apple pie, I think about when they say, it's as American as apple pie, and I think that that's equivalent to Black people saying like, "I swear to God," or "I swear on my mother's grave." So when people say it's American as apple pie, they lying. That's what I think about apple pie. That's what comes to mind. That and how it's not better than sweet potato pie, how sweet potato pie is underrated. It is. It's better than pumpkin. It's better than all them pies, especially apple, because that's kind of dry at times. But I must say, I do like apple pie with a little bit of cheddar cheese. That is fire. But sweet potato is delicious. But I think, when people say as American as apple pie, that's just like Black people saying, "I swear to God on my," you hear them say it's American as apple pie, or they put that in and they about to lie about something. They lied about something. That's what I feel.
So you're saying it's a warning.
It is a warning, yeah. It's American as apple pie. Some bull stuff. It's a mess. Get out. Run.
It's fair. Fun fact before we move on to the next roaster. Does anyone know when apple pie was invented? 1381. Moving on.
Who invented it? Who invented it, Brittany?
Englishman. Which I will say, there's nothing more American than taking something from another culture and making it our identity.
What did I say? It's about to be some bull stuff. It's American as apple pie. That's yeah.
Yep.
I knew it.
All right, who's next?
Christina's next.
Okay, Christina, it's your turn.
So wait, It does not have to be about apple pie?
Are you saying that you have something that you think can challenge the apple pie topic?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, because I want to roast 2020 all together.
Yeah.
First of all, I was waiting for season 2 of You on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? You remember Joe, the crazy dude who was killing everybody? I'm still waiting. Okay. Weed is not legal still. Okay. Gay marriage, not legal still. All right. It's a pandemic. We can't even go outside. But okay, hold on. I brought porn. Unverified porn. Poof, gone. Does anybody else know about that? Did anybody else know that happened? Maybe you don't watch porn and you don't know. But
wait,
I went to my previous searches. Go look for some of your previous searches, and they're gone.
I think I know what it is. Verified porn is someone who puts up porn and the other person without consent. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know what we're talking about, but I've had it saved in my phone since '92, and now the shit's gone. That's what I know. Excuse my language. And then also, okay. So the Blue Lives Matter people. I'm wondering when they were attacking, climbing the Capitol and storming it, why they were attacking the blue lives that matter to them so much. And why did I not see not nary a person get tased? And people were like, how dare you want that kind of justice? And I'm like, I just one good, the show.
They should have got hosed and tased at the same time. And only one person got killed. That's
and pissed on. Somebody should have, it should have went, how never mind. I'm from Chicago. I be feeling like at the end of it all, somebody needs to get pissed on too.
I'm gonna tell you how it should have
went. Understand.
It should have went like it did when we went to Birmingham, Alabama, and we marched and they turned the hoses and the dogs on us. It should have went the same way. As soon as they got on the sidewalk, they should have been dumped on.
What about some rubber bullets? Something, a paintball, something.
They could have rubber bullet them people in the forehead. I'd have loved to.
Dogs that?
But no.
Who let the dogs out? Nobody. Anyway, I don't know.
That who let the dogs out? They were talking about women.
What?
Yeah.
And all of them look like Shelter Rakes?
It's still a good song, but well, not in context. Still a great song.
Yeah. I mean, not now. Not if that's like saying R. Kelly songs are still a great song with some Seem Like You're Ready.
Yep, no, those topics come in real heavy. Dude.
All right. Why you gotta bring R. Kelly into it? Why you gotta?
Because now you hear the song. Everybody hear the song now.
I mean, that's not his song. That's America's song. He doesn't own that now. But I mean, he should be in jail. Just want to put that out there. I think he should be in jail,
sir.
Are you calling rights on a song? That's pretty cool. It's interesting.
Okay.
All right. Nice job, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. So wait, is it just between you and Deric then?
Yeah, Deric's next.
Yeah, I'm next.
Okay.
One night. Okay. One about this Capitol, right? I was waiting for like the government to like release like this magic, like what the brown note is? It's like this like high frequency like vibration, and it makes you crap your pants. Like I was waiting for them to use it on those people, and nothing came. Anyway, okay, apple pie. I like apple pie. I think apple pie is American. I think it has all these different apples, right? Just like America. And what's the restaurant of America, right? McDonald's, and their apple pies are awesome, right? Now, if you want to break it down, we can talk about Johnny Appleseed. We can talk about that, which is why it's called the Pie of America. It's because of him. And I don't know that much about him, but I do know this. He was white and he had a lot of free time to walk around and give out seeds. And I don't like that.
I fell asleep on the damn.
No, this is a point. No, we're going to talk about Johnny Appleseed.
That was the hardest.
We're going to talk about that.
She was dreaming. Okay.
I don't like him, and I like American pie and apple pie, and that's all I have to say.
Wait,
Yeah.
I have a couple questions for you about your roast, Deric. One was Johnny Appleseed. Was he actually made out of apples?
No.
Or apple seed?
You know what his real name is? It's Johnny Crawford. His name was Johnny Crawford.
So he was a liar.
Yeah, he's a real. Yeah, that's it. He just lies.
He wore the
lumberjack.
He wore like the lumberjack vibe, right?
I mean, in the story, like in the fairy tale, he has like a pan for a hat.
Yeah,
it's just all wrong.
Yeah,
no, I disagree with apple pie roast. I think apple pies are good. They're better than sweet potatoes. You can have them all year round, and like
what?
Yeah, you can. And you can have different types of apple pie. You got Granny Smith. You got Macintosh. You got the pink ones, pink ladies, all different flavors and all good. All right.
Did Apple pay you? Did apple pie pay you for this plug?
I mean, if they want to sponsor me, I'm down. But
I can tell. See.
Yeah, I don't get why people don't like apple pie. It's just if you don't like it, you're just eating the wrong ones. That's it, plain and simple. You're eating dry ass apple pies. Stop it. It's not apple pie itself's fault. That's your fault for being a poor consumer. I rest my case.
Okay, so I wasn't gonna do this, but I'm gonna say Deric lost that round.
What?
He lost it.
You burned, and I fell asleep and you lost that. My mouth was open.
Please do not make me scream laugh. That was unattractive. Okay.
Some people gonna think I'm high.
A couple things, and I wasn't gonna do this, but one, it does seem like you have like the big apple pie industry in your pocket. It does. And then you came with like the lumberjack outfit, kind of like how people that go with apple pies.
I mean,
see, I'm not trying to roast.
That's very true.
Time. The other thing about it is that's a blatant lie. There's no such thing as a bad peach cobbler. That's all I'm saying. No such thing.
It's not.
No, because peach cobbler is sour.
No, even at Golden Corral, the peach cobbler is good. And if you have good peach cobbler at Golden Corral, you have good dessert.
Have you had the McDonald's apple pie?
And it's okay.
Okay, no, wait a minute. Stop right there. Now, McDonald's apple pie today is nasty, but McDonald's apple pie the 90s, baby. Okay, that thing was fire.
Yeah.
That's when they deep fried it. Now the fat people went there and ate and got fat, and now you can't have it.
Yeah.
Okay, again.
But whose fault is that?
That's why you go to Popeyes.
Not apple pie. I rest my case.
This was not a case. You lost. I'm the judge. You lost. Sam won the round. Christina did a great job with her roast. Okay, we're gonna move to the next topic, and I have another question for you guys. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so what is most likely to be found in a purple Crown Royal bag? And I'll give you some options. A, cigarettes. B, weed. C, candy. Or D, loose change.
Change.
All of them.
Definitely.
Okay.
It's all of them. It's a multi-purpose bag. Okay. You have weed in there. They put the change in there. You condoms.
You eating right now?
Yes, I am, Deric. I am eating.
Just because you lost doesn't mean you can bully Sam.
Okay.
That's right. I got to wake up. I got to eat. and so when you done with that Crown Royal, you put everything in that bag.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
I mean, I
That's
don't really drink Crown Royal. So
I don't even drink at all. I don't know why I asked you guys this question, but I am very interested in your answers. So you're saying change, Deric. Okay, and you're saying weed, Christina.
I think looks like a good weed bag.
Okay. Anything about the bag or just the looks?
I mean, it's one cute, you know. I like
Yeah.
the purple of it, and then it's like, you know, it can contain not just the weed. You know, you could put a grinder in there. You could put a blunt or two in there. You know.
Multi-purpose, multi-purpose. Okay, Deric, do you have a justification for your answer of loose change?
I think purple is the symbol for wealth, and that's where you put change. I don't really drink Crown Royal.
I feel like you're basing that off of history, as in purple being a very expensive cloth. Okay, I do give that. That's fair. That's fair. I will say, again, Sam won this round as well. So Sam, you get to pick the topic.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Let me see. What was the apple pie? Confederacy.
So the topics remaining are the Confederacy, Andrew Jackson, Uncle Sam, and a specific period in American history.
I read about Andrew Jackson. That dude had slaves.
So Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Jackson. He had slaves. He was ugly. I looked at him. I had to read. First of all, I was hoping he was black. Jackson, that's a black name. That's all. And I was like, nope, he's not white. And he's not black. He's white. With some old jive hairstyle. He was a thief. He lied. He had slaves. He did some other stuff. He wasn't a good dude, but he got a statue, and that's Jack. You know what I mean? I know dudes right now that's way better than Andrew. You know what I mean? They ain't got no slaves or nothing. They ain't got no statue, man. He shouldn't have got one, but he do. And then, yeah, Andrew wasn't a good guy at all. From a little bit of stuff I read. But the Jackson, that's what attracted me. The word Jackson. I was like, oh, okay, Andrew Jackson. He sound like he's thorough. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he's trash. Andrew Jackson was trash. That's my pick.
I can support that statement. Yeah, he was trash. And he was a cheat and a liar. But I'm not the one who's supposed to be roasting him. So, Sam, who gets to go next? Who are you picking next?
I'm going to get Deric.
All right.
All right.
All right, good. Here's what I got to say. One, I don't like him. He did own slaves. Not only did he own slaves, when they escaped, he put a reward for them and said, like, for each, what is it? Each time you whip them, I will give you $5. And it goes all the way up to $400. So that sucks. Two, I don't like his face. It's too long.
It is long.
It's too long. He got some weird hair thing going on. He cheats. He shot a man and unfairly. And then he also teamed up with the dude who shot Hamilton. Where is something right? Shot Hamilton. No. Hamilton shot someone. And I don't need to prove how smart I am. I went to school. And look, man, he's on $20 bill. I'm from a place that Civil War was fought in, and I don't like him. And I would rather pick Latoya Jackson than him.
I tell you what, you know what else he did? He got into a fight or a duel because somebody disrespected his lady. He handled it. He killed the dude. I wonder what he said about, like, what if she was really a hoe? You feel me? When dude was
Well,
trying to put him up on game, and dude was like, yo, she's a hoe. He was like, how dare you? You don't talk about my hoe like that. Like, I did. And Andrew was like, well, you got to die. That's how you handle stuff. You
But
went
here's
right
the
to
thing.
it.
That guy was a shooter, and Andrew should have died. Like, it hit him in his chest, and by like 1 inch, he would have died. And like, he didn't, he cheated, right? He said his gun jammed, but it didn't. He just killed a man in cold blood. I don't like it.
Over a woman.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I saw that woman, and
She was probably trash, wasn't she? Because he ugly. I know she got to be ugly.
I mean, I wasn't like around. I don't know how women were looking in that time, but I mean, sometimes you just gotta face facts and just let him say what he got to say. Case dismissed.
This is not a case. This is a roasting session. But I agree with you with your points.
Okay.
I agree with all your points. You definitely made a very good case. Christina, do you have a roast of Andrew Jackson?
Yes, I do. And
Okay.
if I could speak to, first of all, whoever's ancestor had to kiss that no lip having man in the mouth. That's what I'm looking at. I'm like looking at his picture, not a lip in sight. It's just like, and so imagine this is his lips, right? Like with a tongue out, and he like does a slow like, and then he like rubs his head all on you and shit, and somebody had to like have it all on them. So that's all I'm sitting there thinking. Do you know who Angela Lansbury is? I don't know if you know.
Murder, She Wrote?
You know,
I know her.
Her lips is literally like, this thin. So if somebody's getting paper cuts, dealing with racism, like he stinks. He and like again, once I look at people, I always think about the lack of cleanliness and the lack of concern about hygiene on top of all the other bullshit. So excuse my language. I look at his lips and that's oppression enough.
Coming in with the hot take. I respect it, Christina. I respect it.
I want to add something. I want to add something. I possibly can. He had a sword. He never used it, and I think that was a BS move.
You think you should have fought him with a sword?
Yeah. Why carry it if you're not gonna use it?
That's fair. Maybe it's for intimidation.
Because he had a gun. That's why.
True.
He doubled up on the weapons.
Oh, yeah, he definitely did. He doubled up on a lot of things. He said when he was leaving office, his only regret was basically that he did not murder his vice president. Wow. And he was President Jackson. So not a great person.
I want to know what the dude said about his woman that got him killed.
What do you think he said?
I'm guessing he probably said she was ugly, because when I read the little thing, it said the man disrespected her in some kind of way. Like, I don't know. It probably didn't take much.
But the dude who said that was like known for like shooting people down. Like he was a good shooter. Mm-hmm. And you just gotta let that go, man.
Another fast fact about Jackson, he challenged over 100 people to duels because he was a very likable person. So with that, I think that you guys did a really good job laying out your arguments for the roast. I will give this one to Deric. I think you made some really good points, about Andrew Jackson and his nature for cheating. That is something that I hold near and dear to my heart. So good job. All right. Are you guys ready for the next question?
Yes.
Okay. And this is a question, and I will read the answers as well. So when is a good time to start running? A, you hear gunshots. B, somebody else is already running. C, you're getting on your mom's nerves. Or D, your dad just took off his belt. When's a good time to start running?
When someone else starts running.
Okay. Good answer. Any other answers?
It's definitely for the Black community. We run when we see somebody else run.
Yeah, that's true.
We definitely do.
I agree with that.
I need to let y'all know I done fell asleep 3 times and I got to sit my ass up. That's what happens when you old. I'm the oldest motherfucker here. Just nodding out. I'm sorry to all the old people that's watching. Ooh, we talking about we going to casino. We ain't going no damn where. We tired. Lord Jesus.
Do you have an answer, Christina?
Oh, my answer was the same. You hear people running.
Okay, so since it was the same, Deric, you won this round. So out of the remaining topics, which are Uncle Sam, the Confederacy, and a specific time in American history, do you have a topic?
Yeah, I have the Confederacy. I wanna bring up.
Here comes Deric with his roast of the Confederacy.
Oh, way down south in the land of traders, rattlesnakes and alligators. Right away, come away, right away, come away. Where cotton's king and men are chattels, union.
So here's the thing. They are the most famous bunch of losers. Just want to get that out of there. And if we can show that picture, please. If we can show the picture of this dude. This guy is the vice president of the Confederacy. And he said this about Black people. Upon the great truth that the Negro is not equal to the white man, that slavery is blah, 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 and they're natural, they should be in charge. Now, I don't know if you see this man, but he looks like a skeleton with a wig. He looks like a toddler and a corpse. And I don't know, he also, I mean, this is bad to say, but he also was sick all the time. He had scoliosis, he had cripple arthritis, and he weighed under 100 pounds and was 5'7". And yet he still thought he was better than Black people. So there you go. Also, he was never married, ever. And in 1880, it's really easy to get married. Like all you had to do is like not have polio or some weird, I don't know what you call it. I was gonna say AIDS, but
disease.
Like, disease. That's the word I want. And yeah, man. And you know, just to top it off, when he was old, and slavery was over, he still had Black people working for him. And a slave told a story about a time where he was working on this gate with another slave, and the gate fell on him and pinned him to the ground. That's not really a joke or funny. I just really don't like him, and I'm glad that happened. So case, I rest my case.
Again, it's not a trial. It's just a roast.
Okay.
You don't have to, but I understand. I understand Stephen Douglas, terrible person, terrible human being. And yes, that speech is the cornerstone speech of the Confederacy. So yes.
I did
good historical analysis. I appreciate that. Who do you want to go next?
Christina, I haven't heard from her in a while.
I have a topic about a time in history, and I think it just shows the badassery and ingenuity of Black people. Frederick Douglass. Do you all know that this man wrote his own freedom papers? Do you realize how dope you have to be to learn how to read and write and trick people into thinking you don't know how and write your own freedom papers? That's hard as hell. To me, I was like, he would trick people by saying, like, when he was a little kid, he would be like, apple is spelled APLE. And they'd be like, no, it's APPLE. And they would like just teach him. So then he ended up learning how and wrote his own freedom papers. And that shit was hard as hell. And then he was like married to this Black woman, and they were like doing it big and being Black and great. And then like she died, and then he found like this white woman, and she was like, I'm ride or die white woman from all the way back then. and then they were being interracial and doing it big and doing it great. And I was just like, ha ha ha, bitch. That's what you get, America. That's the ingenuity of Black people. And that's the reason Andrew Jackson's face was long as hell, because he was mad because Sally Mae, Jesse, Raphael, whatever, was busy looking at Frederick Douglass. And, whoever we were talking about, like, why would somebody feel insecure if they're the one that has the money and the plantation and they're mad at the slave? The slave could have a trash bag on. That giant black, sexy, Negro-y, like slaves in the mist. Who the fuck? Excuse my language. We all want that. So anyway, that's why they're mad. They're mad because we are just sexatastic. Okay. Sam.
Thank you, Christina. Black excellence for the win.
Yeah.
Samantha, do you have for the Confederacy? Any roast to the Confederacy?
She asleep?
I think so.
Yeah. Do you have a roast for the Confederacy?
To me,
Yes.
y'all see me sleeping? Ow!
No.
I was knocked out, and I snored. I woke up like, what was that noise? It was me. Okay, all right, here I go. Wait, I'm ready. Confederacy. It is. What I remember from the Confederacy, I always liked the flag, right? Because I used to watch Dukes of Hazzard, so I love Dukes of Hazzard and what's their name, Daisy Duke and Boss Hogg. Never knew. And then you know how they do that. Only people didn't watch to know what I'm talking about. So I didn't know what the big deal was about the Confederacy. It took me a while. Then I was like, oh, the flag is bad because blah, blah, blah. I used to like the flag because it was on the orange car, the Dukes of Hazzard car.
Are you finding things?
No, I mean, it's just, it's hurtful because I'm thinking about how much I like the Dukes of Hazzard, and then I really know what's behind it. It's horrible. You know what I mean? It's horrible because I used to really think when they would say stuff like they have, pride in their flag. I used to think they was talking about Dukes of Hazzard. Like that's what I was like. Oh, what's that? That's good. Them is good old boys. See. Stupid.
Were there Black people in that show?
Not a damn one. You know how many shows is ruined for me now, right? Because when I was younger, I never paid attention and I ain't care, right? And now when I watch them same shows, like the Brady Bunch and Leave It to Beaver, there wasn't that one Black person, which indicates like it makes you think like, well, when was Black people created then? Shit, they was out here for, you done seen countless amount of episodes. They ain't have a Black neighbor, not nobody at the store, not the mailman, the postman, you know what I mean? Everybody.
Well, sometimes they have like Sammy Davis Jr. will pop out.
Where? On which one?
Mary Tyler Moore.
Which
right?
Mary Tyler? I don't know. That
Couple, but that was one of the only ones. And then Betty White, but that's it. And her show got canceled after that. So.
Andy Griffith show. He had a Black guy.
That's why there's a Black The Bachelor, or has there?
It was like a Black episode. He wasn't like Barney Fife's friend.
I don't know. I don't think they have on The Bachelor if they had a Black person yet. America is not really to see interracial couples for real outside of Pornhub.
Right.
They don't want that on mainstream TV like that. Too many people complain, but you can watch it all day on Pornhub. I bet the better flag people go straight to Ebony when they watch porn.
Exactly. I can't wait. I told you they want to get in the luscious mist. Listen,
I watch white women on porn. They make too much noise. Shut up. I gotta mute it. That's It's too much.
And sometimes, I mean, it depends on the porn, because sometimes, like, it depends on the porn. Now
This has
that
taken a turn.
all the
Wait.
unverified's gone.
Can I say something? You're still on that thing. Can I say something? I don't like the term ebony. That's weird. I don't like typing that in.
I didn't know it meant at first. I was like, Ebony, who? I thought it was a chick. I assumed she was black because that's a black name.
You think it's
I was like,
Ebony
"Whoa."
has a million videos? You think she's just working that hard?
I found out that Ebony was a category. I thought it was a person, like Ebony, it might say like Ebony cream pie. And I was like, oh, who's she? Yeah. Meanwhile,
You thought she was
not what
making
it
some. She's selling some pies.
I knew it wasn't no pie because I was on Pornhub, but I thought like, I didn't know that Ebony was a category for women of color. Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can find different things at Pornhub. One time I typed in koala bear.
Well, you don't have to do it. It's okay.
I love when you say that.
Trust you. I believe you so much. You guys are doing great. This is fantastic. Okay. I don't know who won that one. Most of you.
Objection. Sidebar.
Sidebar.
I seem to do research on the subject and talked about it, but you're having trouble finding who won. But okay. Sidebar end.
Sidebar end. Okay. Any other sidebar arguments? I mean, I'm willing to hear argument.
About what? About who won?
About who won.
Sidebar. I also brought a picture.
I mean, and I always feel like Sam is the GOAT. Sam fell asleep 3 times and woke up and said some funny shit. I think she won.
I give it to Deric, and I don't even know what Deric said. I'm giving it to Deric. He said,
I appreciate that. And I agree with your porn assessment.
You agree with this? So we have a lot of loving going all over the place. So Deric, I'm gonna give it to you this time.
I would like to split my point with Sam as well, if y'all can do that.
And I would pick me because I also have not been picked for any of the rounds. So like I'm gonna pick me. This is like at my birthday. I do have a sidebar. I had a birthday party with laser tag. I talked a whole lot of smack to my kids and a whole bunch of people and came in last. Okay, everyone lit me up. I didn't think to wear black clothes. So I had on red pants. People were lighting me up and I lost. And
I'll give it
objection. Objection. I would like to split my points 3 ways.
Okay, the point. I already said this. It's a 3-way tie. We're moving to the next question. You guys ready?
It wasn't. I won. I won it. I split the points. All right.
You get 5 points. Is that good for you?
I mean, I did research, but cool.
That's points.
That's the word of the other people.
He did research.
That's how many points it takes to win. 1 billion.
He did research. You did research on what? The Confederacy?
Yeah, you think I know who Alexander Stevens is?
I have no idea. Who is he? What does he look like?
I just talked about it for like 5 minutes.
Well, I was asleep. Shut up.
There's a picture and everything.
You know damn well I was asleep. My mouth was open too.
I cannot wait to see the playback of that.
Thank God. I want to see me falling asleep.
I want to see, you didn't realize when it was your turn and you were still asleep.
Okay, so.
Can we move on?
Question. I'm not telling anyone who won anymore. So the question is, according to Mama, what does it mean if your hand itches? A, you have a debt to pay. B, you're about to lose your hand. C, you need to wash your hand. Or D, you're about to come into some money.
We're about to come into some money.
All right, Deric, you actually got that one right the first fastest.
That's right.
I believe in you. So you picked the round.
From Kentucky.
Uncle Sam and a specific period in American history.
Let's go with Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam. All right, let's start the Uncle Sam roast. You got 2 minutes on the clock, Deric.
Okay, I'll make this quick. One, I don't like the name Sam. I don't like how. No offense to Samantha, but that's a different name. I don't like Samuel. He just rubs me the wrong way with the stupid hat. He's aggressive for no reason. He's forcing you to join the army. He's like that guy at the bar who starts a fight and then comes to tell you like, "Hey, we're going to beat up this dude. Come with me." That's what Uncle Sam is, and I rest my case.
It's not a trial.
Mm-hmm.
You get to pick who goes next.
He's so serious about resting that damn case, Jesus.
Yes.
I took law class. Let's go with Samantha, please.
Okay, Samantha.
You know what? Speaking of law class, that's another thing Andrew Jackson did, and I meant to bring that up. Andrew Jackson became a lawyer, and guess what all he had to do? Bro, he read law books for 2 years and not qualify him. He read them. Skimmed it. Man, anyway. What's the last what Uncle Sam? Uncle Sam, you got a love or hate relationship with Uncle Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Sam, this is what I don't understand about the IRS, right? Why do they need your pay stubs when they can clearly see who you've been working for all damn year? They have that information. Why do I got to go and file my taxes when you already know how much I should get back? Like, seriously, it's just. Uncle Sam he's a greedy miser. Uncle Sam want every penny and the penny on top of the penny. He want a penny out of a penny. Like Uncle Sam is out there. He been just watching people doing covert ops.
Facts.
Are you saying he's the NSA?
I don't know. He might be some NSA. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Also, I would like to add to the Jackson argument. I don't think law was that complicated in this time. Like, I don't think there's some copyright laws or some internet dispute. I think pretty much is pretty simple. I don't mean to defend Jackson, but just want to end my case. As you were.
That's not even a legal term. But Christina, are you ready?
Yes. No. But look. Yes. Wait. I lost track. I was watching. There's too much going on. So anyway, which topic we're talking about? Uncle Sam.
We're talking about Uncle Sam.
I just had like a brain spasm because when I look at Uncle Sam, I think I was looking at Andrew Jackson.
Fair.
They probably have the same hairline, is what I was thinking. To be bald like me and just should have shaved that shit off. Like, what's under the hat there? And then I think, again, Uncle Sam, why is weed not just legal yet? What are we doing here with our lives? Like, I don't know, we have things that should be fought for, and that's one of them. They want to fight for, they're talking about peace treaties. That's peaceful right there, just get it together. And I wonder if Uncle Sam has any kids, if he wants them to go to that same military where he wants everybody else's child to get shot up at. Because I have a child who is over 18, and I'm like, it's always someone who wants someone else's child to be put in danger. And it's also, again, because we're handsome and beautiful and luscious and big and bold, so they want to put us on the front line while they sit there with a big hat hiding that little George Jefferson hairline of injustice.
You think he brings a hat to war?
Hairline of injustice. That is their punishment. With me, I don't know what mine. Maybe I was Genghis Khan in the past life because my hairline started to be a hairline of injustice too. But I think it's for different reasons.
That's fair.
I like to
That's
add to that. I your son is very tall. I don't think they recruit tall people in the army. I just don't think that's a thing.
They don't.
Why? Why do you think that?
I just assume like if you're like over 6'2", like, it's hard to like duck and crawl on the ground because people are gonna see this 6'7" guy crawling around in the bushes. They're not gonna be tricked. Just want to say that.
I think the better question: how many 6'7" men do you know?
My brother's 6'7".
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm
That's
6'3". I'm 6'3".
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I would like to just say really fast that, and this is the thing that's funny to me about how big he is. Like, I came home one night and he was like standing there in the dark and he's like brown skin and it was dark, but I saw his eyes and he's giant. So I was like, what are you doing? Why are you just standing here like a weird lamppost in the dark? And he was like, okay, I have to tell you a secret.
I would have ran.
Like, what is it? And he's like, I had to rescue a bunny. And I was like, what? And they was like, well, this girl like had this bunny, but she wasn't taking care of it. So now we have the bunny. And I was like, talking to his dad, like, your 6'5" son wants to rescue bunnies in the night. And he was like, he's into white girls? And I was like, no, that is not at all what I meant.
This sounds like a dream. I'm not gonna lie.
It does sound like a dream.
It really did happen. Like a 6'5" black man was in the night, and I was like, "You can't do this." And I'm your mother. Let me tell you right now, don't do this. Don't do side. Don't see black in the night just standing there.
Who's the scary monster who's like tall? Or is that the Slender Man? Yeah.
So yeah. All right.
Look at Sam.
I done fell asleep so many times I cannot help it. Out. My eyes is like, y'all know we ain't making it to the casino or the strip club. If we go to strip club, I would be stupid.
Oh, you were serious?
Actually, I was serious. We ain't gonna make it. This is what happens when you get older. You just.
Damn it! I was trying to screenshot that.
How you did? Hold on, I'll do it again. You ready? You want to screenshot it? Hold up. There you go.
Hold on, let me get my phone. I'm just joking. I just screenshot it with
what was we talking about? What happened?
Okay, so we got one more question.
All right.
Not the roast. It's like a free for all. But this is just a question. Whoever answers this correctly wins all the points. All of them. All right. What do you eat on your grits? A, cheese. B, salt and pepper. C, sugar. Or D, butter.
D.
First one. What's the first one?
Cheese.
Cheese.
Okay.
I'm gonna just say you eat whatever the fuck you want. I mean, whatever the heck is going on. That's just crazy. You want to mix it up and put sugar on Wednesday, salt and pepper on Tuesday, and butter on Thursday, cheese on Friday. That's what you do.
That's
I
fair.
personally like salt and pepper because I tried it with sugar because I didn't have no cream of wheat.
See, that's the thing. If anyone answered sugar, you would be disqualified and all points rendered to you would be taken. So it's a true question. Correct answer is cheese.
Can I?
That's the correct answer.
Wait a minute. That's not fair. How is that a correct answer? That's not even.
Can I confess something?
Go ahead, Deric.
I've never had grits.
Okay, you're disqualified. So
Brittany, hang up on hang up on Deric, please.
Why?
You're disqualified.
Because my family's from different places?
Your black card is reversed.
Wow.
It is. Because that's one of the questions. You didn't answer it even at all.
I did. I said cheese.
You said cheese. You answered it correctly. But you haven't been living it, and that's part of it. You can't just talk.
Right, how are you going to have an answer to something you've never tried?
Dang.
Okay, yep. It's called learning. What is that? What does that mean?
That's not.
It's called. It's It's called it's symbolic. That's what you're doing.
What? All right, I see how it is. All
They
right.
done took your black card behind them grits. All your black friends is not gonna be friends with you no more,
It's over.
Derek, because you don't know.
I never eat grits. Okay. All right, that's just all right.
But you answered correctly, so I won't take your points away. You won. You did win that round.
About time.
What do you mean? I'm doing research. 2, I'm staying awake.
I got.
Are you an Aquarius? Like you have.
What?
And I have one more question to end out the game.
I've been nervous all week about this. I've been doing homework. I just want to say that.
I appreciate that. And you took it in a very legal approach, even though I never said that you had to do that, but I'm really appreciating it.
Sustain.
However, sustain. Okay, that's not an objection. I was a compliment. However, let's see. Which food you ask? Last question. Which food do you ask certain family members to bring because no one else makes it right? A, macaroni and cheese. B, potato salad. C, deviled eggs. And D, dressing.
Ooh.
All of them, though.
Thank you,
Nah.
Brittany. All of them.
That's fair.
No dressing. What do you mean dressing?
Dressing, like for Thanksgiving.
Like you mean like stuffing?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
Stuffing.
Is
Stuffing,
it?
right?
No.
What
Stuffing
is
goes inside the turkey. Dressing is prepared outside of it with cornbread and like other things, and it's delicious.
what do you mean?
Sage.
Like, that's stuffing.
Okay.
You don't have to, it doesn't have to
It
be
is.
stuffed into it.
Yeah, it is stuffing, but dressing is it's just a little bit. It's a couple different steps that makes it dressing as opposed to stuffing. But
So here, I want to say something. So my mom takes the stuffing and then she puts it like in a little ball and then she bakes it and like these little stuffing balls.
your mom's wrong. So
what? Why? You haven't even tried it. How are you judging? You haven't even tried it.
Fired.
So, no black people eat stuffing balls. Number one.
Okay. Have you heard of it? Have you heard of it?
No, that's part of the problem.
Wow, man. Okay.
Part of the issue.
I'm sorry, my family's not from. I don't know where your family's from. That's how things are done in Kentucky. I'm not from Kentucky. My parents are.
Okay.
Bro, it's okay.
They make turkey balls. What kind of balls y'all making?
It's stuffing. It's stuffing balls.
Stuffing balls.
Yeah.
What
No,
the
that's
stuffing
why.
balls
Why
are?
you don't gotta say it like that.
What? They're balls.
I
They're
know.
stuffing balls.
No. I heard how you said it. You did some weird pause to make it sound dirty.
Where do y'all pour? Well,
It seems like you're getting offended. She did not do anything.
One. Okay. When this COVID thing is done, I'm bringing stuffing balls to everyone.
Okay.
I mean, it's gonna be like my parents live 4 hours away, so just be patient.
is it stovetop stuffing balls or really homemade stuffing balls?
I mean, I don't see why that matters.
That's because that, and this is just why you don't know the difference.
Okay,
between
all right.
stuffing and dressing.
It's from the box, but it's made with love.
Can I just say that you brought all of this on yourself? No one had this question.
I just feel like I'm being attacked because
You brought that on yourself.
I'm a man right now. And, all right.
And that's our game. The person who got roasted the most was 100% Deric. And all of you are winners in my eyes. Have a great night.
Objection. No. We can count this. I won 3. All right.
And then you have
Let's
the
not start making up fake numbers of who counted and tic-tac-toeing it. Because if that's the case, then
Brittany, I want my points back that I donated to both.
You
of
had
them.
10 points.
I want my points back that I gave to both of them.
well, I have 10 points time infinity, so Sam is not even awake. Can I just have a video playback of Sam asleep and waking up?
Each time I know my mouth was open, and then I made noises too. Oh God, that's a good.
I just want to say that we all won because we are African American and we live in this United States and we helped build it. And Obama.
Thank you.
I rest my case.
And that's our game. Good job, guys.